What if there was a way to hit your daily protein goal without having to choke down thick, lumpy shakes? This is called Whey Drip, and I'm going to show you how to use it to make hitting your protein easier than ever. The first thing you're going to need is your protein powder. I've gone with the mocha flavoured whey from MyProtein, which, for your information, isn't very nice. We're going to do the same thing that you do when you're making a protein shake, which is mix it with water. We're just going to use a different ratio.
You can use as little or as much protein as you like, really. I just went with a scoop, but you're just going to mix in water until it becomes a syrup-like consistency. You'll have to keep on adding a little bit more, but this is the kind of consistency that we're going for. So it's a little bit syrupy, but not too watery.
So it's not the most complicated of recipes, it literally is just protein powder with water, but by making it into a nice little syrup like this, you now have a bit more of a versatile ingredient. Instead of having to drink a shake, which, like I say, with water isn't very nice, you now have a syrup that you can use on lots of different things. So for example, I'll put it on porridge or on top of my yogurt, or you can put it on pancakes. The choice is really yours, and obviously you can use whichever flavour you like. Like I said, I definitely wouldn't go for the mocha because it's not very nice, but it just gives you a bit more versatility in using your protein powder rather than having to drink shakes around the clock, because even if you don't mind the taste, it gets repetitive after a while, and this is another different way that you can use the protein powder to make it so you don't get too bored of eating the same thing every single day.